question. You know who Jaguar Wright is? You probably know. I'm sure you hip to Jaguar Wright by now. I mean, it's all over the. I mean, she everywhere right now. But I just get the question I got is, do you think Jaguar Wright and Orlando Brown are crazy, or you think they just playing? Because I think they just playing. Either way, we gonna find out what I think right after this. So check this out, man. Miss Jaguar Wright, Miss Wright, seem like she right about a lot of things, and people try to make it seem like she crazy. You know what I mean? And that's one of them situations where you look at her like, oh man, she ain't nothing but a conspiracy theorist. She just, you know what I mean, clout chasing, whatever. You know what I mean? She bitter because she, you know what I mean, got crossed over or didn't get selected back in the day, whatever. Apparently she was a artist. I ain't really hip. I ain't hip to her. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, it comes off kind of like spiteful, bitterness. You know what I'm saying? When it could possibly be genuine. You know what I mean? And she just airing it all out. But it's in one of those scenarios to where you would think she just loco. You know what I'm saying? You think just like something gone in her mind. You know what I mean? To where she just sound like she's spewing outlandish things out her mouth when really is like me so far it's been coming out every single thing. I mean everything that she been saying about P Diddy is literally coming out right now. So it's like that's why I say was Miss Wright, right? I mean, and then Pierce Morgan, she was on the Pierce Morgan show. I so hope I said his name right. She was on this show and she spewed a lot. She said a whole lot. You know what I mean? And it'll make you be like, come on now. And then I know y'all done seen her on the blue couch. She been on the blue couch so many times. You know what I mean? Chopping it up with them to the point is like you. I mean, if you anybody that followed any a little bit of this, you done, she done came across your timeline as somebody to watch because she always talking about Diddy, but she always talking about everybody. She got a lot to say about a lot of people, but one person she agree with is Orlando Brown, and she called him out. She said that he was putting on the act and that what he really be saying be true. And it's like, is it, huh? And is that the same thing you doing? Because that's what I'm saying. I'm saying what I'm thinking is an act from her when really she's spewing real stuff. But like even if she go to the police with it, it's so dramatic to the point where they don't even know if they can believe her. You know what I mean? Because it's like if you go back, as a matter of fact, I want you to go back and just look at some of the videos, some of the clips. We gonna listen to a clip here. I mean, we gonna watch a clip here in a second, but I want you to go back and look at some of the things she say, and you'll be like, I mean, me in that time, I was like, come on, get out of here. But like now that stuff is coming out, it's like, okay, damn, how much does she know? And how much does she know? How much of that was the truth, what she was saying? because she was saying some crazy shit, and she was saying it about a lot of people, everybody, all kinds of people. And she been spilling it, and her next targets are Jay-Z and Beyonce, and she been going ham on them. She swears up and down they going down next. I want you to go to this Piers Morgan show or whatever, and check out the full video, because it's some interesting parts in there, especially towards the end once they switch it to Vlad from Vlad TV, and then there's a black female. I'm sorry, I don't remember what her name was. I'm sorry, but those 2 points of views were very interesting too. So you should go check that full video out. I'm not gonna put the full video in here. I'm just gonna put a little clip in that I thought was significant for what I'm about to say. But Jaguar Wright and Orlando Brown both had a lot to say about P. Diddy. And that's what this is all going to tie into, P. Diddy, man. We going back to P. Diddy because that's where it's at. But it's so much that continues to develop with this story that I'm not even going to make this video that long. This video is only going to be a few minutes, you know what I mean? Because it ain't really much to, it is actually too much to go over, but I'm just go over a little bit of it right now. So let's check this video out. Video of Jaguar Wright on this show. Let's see.
Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Sean Combs have one person in common.
Jaguar Wright is known to be a conspiracy theorist.
I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil.
Everyone wanted to go to Diddy's white parties when they were happening. If I got an invite, I would go, but there's a party within a party.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are not here, unfortunately, to respond to.
Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters.
She's saying a lot of things that could be considered libelous.
I think if Diddy cooperates and gives up some big names of actual crimes that they committed, that'd be a way of actually lessening the amount of time that he does, or possibly even walking away.
I absolutely do not see him being victorious in a criminal trial.
This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through for decades. It must stop.
His alleged offences could yet swallow many more powerful and famous figures. Diddy is accused of creating a criminal enterprise which engaged in sex trafficking, racketeering, kidnapping, bribery and forced labour. His lawyers say he'll fight the charges, but after the testimony you're about to hear, you'll be staggered he avoided the attention of law enforcement for so long. I'll speak to a lawyer, a whistleblower and an insider for an uncensored insight into the showbiz scandal of a generation. And Jaguar, I'm going to start with you. You've been called a whistleblower. You knew Sean Diddy Combs for a long time. You attended a number of his infamous parties. And in 2022, you made headlines after comments where you called him a sex trafficker. And in response, you were called crazy and jealous. Do you feel vindicated by the events of the last few weeks?
No, not at all. Still, him and his cohorts are all held to account publicly and legally. The victims, they're not safe.
How bad was it?
That's what I care about. I care about the victims.
No, I understand. How bad was it, do you think, what was going on?
I'm going to tell you right now that me, as a woman who has been in the industry for over 30 years, I've been performing live since I was 13. My first handler was McKinley Horton. I come to find out 25 years later that a scar that was on his face with a very elaborate story he gave me was put there by a woman who he assaulted. To live through these things and hear your elders in the business, people like Patti LaBelle say, just avoid him, honey. I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
So, can you feel what I'm saying a little bit about how, like, kind of questionable, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I will say this. If you do go back and look at the videos of her on the blue couch, I mean, just search her name and you will see her pop up sitting on a blue couch. It's some platform she goes to all the time, and you know what I mean? But notice, like, her mannerisms. Notice a few things about her. Like, look at her eyes. Notice her. Just notice. Look at her. Pay attention to her movements, the way she talks, things, you know what I'm saying? She seemed a little lightweight. Not necessarily nervous, but from what I got from it, from what I'm saying, more like a I can't believe I'm doing this here. You know what I mean? It's almost like she be hella comfortable on the blue couch, and you know what I mean? Shoes off, da. So she don't feel no type of way, but I don't know. It just felt like, it seemed like the environment she was in, and maybe it was the platform, thinking that the platform was a much larger scale, and she just seemed like maybe even scared a little bit, like, damn, I'm really doing this. You know what I mean? I don't know. For some reason, I believe a lot of what she's saying. And she said, man, I'm telling you, if you go watch this full video and then go back and watch some of them blue couch interviews, she's saying a lot of stuff about a lot of people, and it's like, damn, what's true and what's not? We don't know. What is on these tapes that he got? Because you know who else be saying some shit that you don't know what's true or not? Check this one out.
We made love. That's
who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshka skoosmash. You gave me the ooshka smoaf, the smooshmash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean? Man, look. I love Diddy, bro. Like, I'm a big Puffy fan, bro, and like the way he boss up, the way he son, the way he do things, bro. Ashkash kumash, diggity dumash.
So Orlando, why aren't they rushing to deny Orlando's claims?
So, you ever heard of Panda? Like I was telling you, Panda. So you got Panda Panda is a secret code for a certain thing. And so when it comes down to that certain thing, it's so what it is you basically have a certain nerve in your rectum, and if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal. You can turn a person into whatever you want them to be if you just hold them down.
So Orlando Brown is back at it again, spilling some of the darkest secrets about the music and movie industry. And this time, he's naming names. So according to Orlando, Diddy is allegedly part of a way bigger, more sinister pack of DL predators running around Hollywood and preying on young up-and-coming entertainers. Now, before we get into what Orlando claims Diddy and other rappers allegedly did to him, let me remind you what this celebrity medium Sloan Bella said about this rumored Hollywood predator cult. So months before Cassie exposed to Diddy Diddy, Sloan Bella predicted that Diddy's downfall would happen in 2021. And she also talked about these alleged energy harvesting rituals where powerful men do unspeakable things to young people. And according to Sloan, Diddy's ex Kim Porter supposedly witnessed some disturbing rituals at Diddy's infamous parties and was allegedly planning to spill all the tea in her book before her suspicious death in 2018. By the way, Sloan Bella also mentioned Justin Bieber as one of the young artists who was most likely targeted for these energy harvesting rituals.
The fact that they think that P. Diddy is on some kind of spree for removing people who speak about this because he's gay, that is not the issue. I want you to hear me. That's one thing, and he may have his own shame about that, and it may be culturally not right for him, whatever. Get in line in society. That is not what this is. It's not a book about him being gay. There are gay people, but what we're talking about here is ritualistic sexual deviancy used to harness energy of a human being. We are being harnessed, not me, not you, but the people that he's dealing with, and she became privy to this. She witnessed this. That is what we are talking about. We are talking about.
How do you take 20,000 children?
Man, in real time, when that really happened, watching that, it's like, come on, man. Orlando Brown done lost his dang on mind. He out here on all kinds of drugs, and where's his people at? You know what I mean? And it's all it always seemed like that's that blueprint. They make them look crazy, but they be really spilling the beans. You know what I mean? Like, but for whatever reason, they got to make them look crazy. So, and people fall for it. People go for it. People be like, oh man, they just crazy. Don't even listen to them. Whole time, they spilling the beans. I almost played that again, man, because he was saying some crazy stuff, bro. He ain't the only one, though. It's another one, dude named Daylight. I don't know if y'all hip. He be saying some crazy stuff about Diddy. Man, this is some of the. This is gonna. I already said it before. I said it a couple episodes ago when I, you know what I mean. But this is gonna be big as Epstein. I said that, and now what we got? They got a whole new 120 new lawsuits on the diddler. The diddler. I don't know why it's so hard to say that. On P. Diddy, bro. 120 new lawsuits. And this is all coming from a lawyer based out of Houston, Texas. He got 120, and man, these ain't facts. I'm going off of hearsay, off of what I just heard on this latest stuff, but I heard it's like 25 minors involved. 25 out of the 120 are supposedly minor. Like, whoa. And I heard, man, if what I'm hearing is true, I don't know, bro. It might be a new Epstein. He might have did Epstein, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and a P. Diddy all in motherfucking one. And you got to call it that. You got to call that AI or something. It seemed like he did all kinds of stuff. He took a little bit of everybody's blueprint and created his own monster. That's deep, bro. That's deep. That's deeper than money, power, or respect, man. Come on, man. Every man want money, power, and respect, but we ain't going that far. We ain't taking it like to the heart like that, man. All I know is, just like I said before, there is a whole lot more to come with this. And then you got people, I mean, come on, man. I just showed you Jaguar, Wright. I showed you Orlando Brown. I can think of a few more. Kanye West. You know what I mean? Kanye was actually in here with these Kardashians. So you know he's seen. And then everybody try to play him like he crazy. Then he lose all his money and he this and that. And you know what I mean? It's a pattern. And all of a sudden him and Jay-Z ain't cool no more. All of a sudden, all of these things. It's like, He was saying it too. He was saying it. Everybody was saying he was crazy. Bruh. Man, look. This has been the Pass the Peas podcast, man. I'm your boy, Big Tay, man. It's been another one. It's been real. I love y'all, man. Peace out.